Okay. Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hey, hello.
For this intro, I am going... No, wait, no. I have to start off by saying my name. My name is Serena, and you might know me as Ohsocerena off of Instagram. I am here to introduce myself and tell you guys what I will be doing on my channel. I'm going to talk about how I started off with my art. My name is Serena, and I was born on October 11th, 2000, meaning I'm 17 right now, going into my senior year. I was born in Philly and raised in Philly. Philly is pretty much the most important part of Pennsylvania. So let's fast forward to when I was in preschool, which was, when I was like 5 or 6. I saw this lady drawing a 3-dimensional house, and she was looking so concentrated, and I was super interested in what she was doing, so I decided to get all up in her business and breathe down her neck to see what exactly she was doing. I was thinking, who could be so concentrated on something on a piece of paper? And then I looked down and I saw her creating a 3-dimensional house. And I can't recall exactly what it looked like, but this is just my interpretation of what I would be super surprised at as a 6-year-old. And it was just amazing to me. I was wondering, why doesn't it look like one of those triangles on top of a square? After seeing that, I made sure to practice my shapes. Except for stars. I hate stars so much. But yes, I got to work with my shapes, I'm shaping. One thing I used to love doing was taking printer paper and making little coloring books out of those. So I did that all the time. And then when kindergarten came around, I started habitually drawing. Did I use habitually right? I hope I did. Anyways, I was drawing constantly whenever there was paper. And my French teacher was not having it at all. He would yell at me every single time he caught me drawing.
You better stop!
Let's jump to 4th grade now. At this point, my only drawing tool for years was a number 2 pencil and Crayola crayons if I wanted to get a little fancy. But yeah, it was always a Crayola crayon or a Crayola color pencil, But that didn't matter because I have a newfound love for art at such a young age, so I do not care at all. So anytime I saw a piece of paper, I dove right at it, doodling, drawing, whatever. I wish that paper would fall from the skies with a bunch of Crayola crayons so I could be happy. Well, I was already happy, but still, yeah. I know one person that wasn't happy though. My old art teacher, she did not like me at all. Every single time she saw me drawing something with any bit of detail, she would say, "That's too much, stop it." And I'm just like, what did I do, What is going on? She would always say that I didn't have enough time to finish, but I knew I did. Goodbye. Now let's fast forward all the way to 8th grade, which was the year I visited the campus that I currently go to right now. The campus really caught my eye, and so did the arts. But what really caught my eye was that acceptance letter, which I worked hard for, by the way. Eventually I met this teacher who we're gonna call Seagull, like the bird. And he really inspired me to try new things And he introduced me to so many materials that I've never used before and so many styles. So I took advantage of that opportunity, and he guided me along the way and introduced me to so many styles of art that I've never seen before, and so many art supplies that I've never tried, ink, paints, whatever. And after I was introduced to those supplies, I asked my mom if we could go out and get some. And that was when I had my first set of Prismacolor pencils. So I can say goodbye to my number 2 pencil that I used for years on flimsy paper. Goodbye. By the end of my freshman year, I've completed a foundations class at my school that's required to take any other art class. And during that foundations class, my passion for art strengthened. And then I created my own style that I am so proud of to this day. And now my favorite supplies are oil paint and marker. I had an Instagram page that was originally for personal posts, but by the end of my freshman year, the sole purpose of me having that page was to share my art. And I was happy about that, and I'm still happy about that to this day. So I started posting my art on a constant basis and gained a huge following, which I'm so thankful for. But one picture that made me super popular was this one, right here. And I don't know how, honestly. But then I made a post with that picture that got me even more followers and supporters. After that picture blew up, literally blew my phone up, I was shocked. Getting so much support from strangers, celebrities, friends and family, I don't know, long lost cousins too, oh my goodness, that had me geeked. I truly appreciate the support. Now, here I am making a YouTube channel to share my work and my life with you all that wish to see. Because I know a lot of you have asked in the past few years for me to make a YouTube channel, and I was constantly procrastinating. But today is the day. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, my first YouTube video. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you have a nice day. Thank you.